Boiler Room, and I've just released a really sick Alpha Industries collab bomber jacket. It comes out in olive green and black, so the standard bomber jacket style. Alpha Industries, as you know, is the quintessential like top tier makers of bomber jackets, especially MA1s. Similar to like Scott, which they do leather jackets, but Alpha Industries are known as the pièce de résistance. Usually the cut is really short. It's really kind of billowing at the bottom, has these really nice crunched up like style sleeves, and just have a really nice sheen to it. Very big, heavy duty zip, and just a really nice quality. Now, I'm going to be honest and say this. I wonder in general, this is my overall thing, thinking aloud. What is the deal with people not wearing club merch? And I've spoken about this before with friends. Big up my girl Joyce. And I've spoken a lot about this before, about the need for more club, dance floor, nightclub inspired merch, and why more people don't wear it. Because on the dance floor, you are more prone to see somebody like myself wearing a Slipknot t-shirt, wearing a fucking Iron Maiden t-shirt, Metallica t-shirt, whatever band t-shirt on the dance floor. Some people wearing those t-shirts have never listened to said band, not myself included, because I'm different, I'm special. But you're more likely to see somebody wearing a band t-shirt than somebody wearing a t-shirt promoting the night they're at, promoting a DJ, promoting an artist, promoting a streaming platform, or just a club in general, or festival. Why is that? When most big prominent festivals, clubs, streaming platforms, DJs, artists have merch, but people don't like to wear it. And I remember speaking to my friend Joyce about it, who's kind of, big up Joyce. She's worked in the industry and has been, in behind the scenes working with artists and whatever, helping them with social media and shit. And she made a good point and basically said that she's done the merch before, but I think she's something along the lines of like the logistics of it and just the upkeep of it is not worth it. And I think essentially what she basically made the point to say was that it's just another job that no one wants to do. Because if I'm working in an agency and you're the booking person or you're the social media manager, that just adds another responsibility to your list of responsibilities that you have to kind of look after. You have to make sure there's DJs alive. You have to keep them alive, You have to make sure they get to the gigs on time. You're also a psychiatrist. You're also helping them out with their finances. You might be helping them out with their accommodation. All this sort of shit you're helping out. You don't want to also be in charge of logistics of like transporting or shipping certain bits of merch to different locations. Then I thought to myself, why don't DJs bring more merch to sell at gigs? Because me personally, knowing what DJs are like, because I'm a DJ myself, on a very lower level, but I've done it myself and aspire to kind of do on the higher level sometime very soon. But I know myself, when you play a lot, you can sometimes, things get left by the wayside. You're not going to have your eye on the ball all the time. So I tend to not like to buy DJ merch online because I'm not too sure when they're ever going to send it. I get it. You're working on a new project. You've got a ton of gigs happening. You're flying from different cities. You're flying to different cities 4 times a day or something. You're always on the go. You might be having an afters in a hotel room with some fucking 19-year-old Belgium girls and shit, or Belgium girls and shit, and Austrian girls and shit, having a good time, enjoy yourself. But you're not going to get around to shipping my stuff, right? You're not going to care about my little t-shirt. But I would definitely buy it if I was at your party and you were selling some. So that'd be pretty cool because I've seen Multisex. Big up Multisex. I'm a big believer and a fan of Multisex, that party they do out there in Berlin that's mostly house focused with a tendency to kind of gear it towards the fashion crew. And I saw that they were promoting, or they were selling Multisex branded towels, like face towels, and they only were selling them at their recent Easter rave, which you didn't be able to buy online, which I think is a pretty sick idea, because if I'm there and I'm having a good time and I want to represent Multisex and I love what you guys do, love the vibe, I'm prone to buying one there. Similar with Berghain merch. I know Berghain have a store where they sell their own fucking shit, right? But I'm not gonna buy it unless I'm at the club, because I'm not sure when they're ever gonna send the shit. Which is really dumb, because I know they probably have person that's working on the store primarily as their main thing and sorting out the e-commerce stuff. But I don't know, man. I'm definitely gonna buy it more likely if I'm there, when I'm actually there, as opposed to buying it online, right? There's some good shit here, like this mask, right? I'd probably wear. They've got some cool jacket. Even that jacket I'd probably wear as well there. The hoodie is quite sick. I quite like the sweatshirt. There's some good shit here. I'm not gonna lie. Let's actually click merch. Let's see what they got here. Yeah, I quite like the stuff. The stuff is quite decent, right? But I don't think I'm gonna trust sitting on the website and waiting for somebody who works there, who's having a good time, who's on it, to send my stuff. What have they got? Oh yeah, they got a lot of good sizes left still. Okay, cool. 65 euros. I might actually buy it when I go out there. Actually, but that hoodie is quite nice. But I was just looking at the the Boiler Room merch, and I was thinking to myself, besides people not buying it because they're afraid it won't get shipped, I wonder if people don't buy this stuff because they think it's corny. I don't personally think it's corny. I think it's quite sick. It's got this really cool Boiler Room embroidery on the back there, with this globe logo that kind of reminds me of like early 2000s, late 90s kind of, art and graphic design. It says worldwide, established 2010. It's fucking cool. It's really fucking cool. Also, the Alpha Industries bomber jacket that they use is different. It has like, instead of having an elasticated collar, it has like a fold over collar. So it's a bit different than regular Alpha Industry. I'm not sure what that model is. I think it might be like a flight jacket. So it's a bit different. So it's not exactly an MA1. Oh yeah, it's a different. So yeah, there it is. It's a different jacket. So the caption says, introducing Boiler Room bomber jacket, finished embroidered branding, custom Velcro patch and flag label. We've reworked the iconic Alpha Industries CWU-45 heritage bomber into an ultimate BR tour jacket. Personally, I think it's hard. Like, I'm not really a fan of Boiler Room merch, that the t-shirts and the hoodies. I wouldn't wear it. It's a bit too cringe. But I'd wear the fuck out of this. Like, I'm more, like, I saw people, before, this is a thing. I'm not sure if it's a trend anymore. But I remember in the past, it was a trend for people to wear, like, XL Records bomber jackets. Which I think is really corny, because if I see somebody in an XL Records bomber jacket, I'm going to think you are signed to XL Records. But they're not. They just like the record label. It's legendary. They like the artist on there, and they want to rep the record label because they know what it kind of signifies. But to me, it signifies somebody that is on the label. It's similar to like a Rockefeller chain. If you have a Rockefeller chain, I assume you're on fucking Rockefeller, or at least Rock Nation. But it's not the case. But this in particular, I'm gonna wear. I wouldn't wear the hoodie or the bomber jacket or the t-shirts, but I'm definitely prone to wear. Oh, I definitely would love to wear this bomber jacket. It's fucking hard. I really like it. It's actually even nicer in the olive green. Definitely would wear the black, but the olive green is actually really nice, and it's actually available now online. As you can see here, you got it available in black. It's also available in blue as well, like a navy blue, and the green as well. But that black is the one. But the price is pretty steep for what it is. Maybe not. I'm not sure how much a blank Alpha Industries jacket goes for, but on the website it's listed for £240 for it. Double XL is already sold out, which is a good sign. Maybe they didn't make that many, but still it shows it's really nice. But the other sizes are available now. It says Boiler Room jacket adapts the classic CW heritage bomber jacket from Alpha Industries, a high function piece. The jacket features a core fit that adapts perfectly to your body contours and ensuring high comfort. The outer material is made of 100% nylon, making it robust and durable. It withstands harshest weathers, conditions, and reliably protects you from the cold. At the same time, it's breathable, ensuring you don't sweat. The shell with fabric is nylon, with nylon filling. Boiler and Velcro patch. Do not wash. This item must be washed under normal household conditions. But yeah, I really like it, man. I really like the patch as well. The Boiler Room patch is fucking sick. You can probably stick your own flag patch on there as well if you wanted to. Which is quite cool when you get these labels. If it was me, I was being really fucking picky, I might actually get another patch added to it. I'm not gonna lie, just to kind of give it another bit of a twist. I might get another kind of patch added here at the top, so I can patch a Great Britain flag on there, or an Angolan flag, or something else, because that'd be pretty sick to have like that and then Boiler Room written on the bottom. I think that would look pretty hard. But I really like that jacket, and I wonder why more people don't wear this sort of stuff on the dance floor or out and about, because it's stuff that you actually do kind of use and engage with. Why wouldn't you want to check it out and wear it? You get me? But the only people I can think of that do wear this sort of stuff, actually that t-shirt is pretty cool too. That Bottom TV URL jacket. It's also got a matching hat as well. The worldwide hat is actually kind of hard. International Treasure, I don't really mind that too bad. There's a tracksuit too that doesn't look too shabby. Yeah, there's some pretty decent stuff Boiler Room have made. But the one that I was thinking of that do really good when it comes to like dance music merch is Teletech. Teletech, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think Teletech is a promotional collective. I think they're based, if I'm not mistaken, I think they're based in Manchester. I don't know if that's true. I think they're based in Manchester. They mostly do like hard dance. I'm not too sure if they even start. Maybe they started out doing tech house. I'm not too sure, but I'm sure if you're a fan of tech, if you're a fan of nightlife and going out, you've definitely seen this logo. And I think the logo is fucking genius. The Teletech logo is so fucking well done. But the logo is synonymous. I've seen it everywhere. I've seen people walking around like that Teletech t-shirt is even more coveted than the 4-4 label group t-shirt. And that merch, I think it's really overtaken it. People really love repping Teletech. They really love wearing it. They love wearing the brand when they go out and that. And they actually make some good shit too. Look at this. Look at this latest stuff. This latest stuff is pretty hard. April product focus, monster joggers and tech joggers. This is pretty sick, man. Like, wow. I'm not mad at this. 1 hour ago, they just dropped this. We've been working hard on our next set of pants and we're excited to release them. Both have updated shapes and have been refined for the last few months. This is a brilliant idea, especially when you think about how trendy cargo pants have become in the last few years and how many people probably that are a part of Teletech, that go to Teletech raves, wear baggy cargo-y pants. And for people that also like to get on it, cargo pants are a good way to kind of stash stuff, you know what I mean? So it'll be cool if they have cargo pants with like little secret pockets here and there where you can kind of sneak shit it. The caption says, our monster joggers feature straight wide leg to keep those legs comfy, whether traveling, which I love. No elastic on the bottom, no buttons, no nothing, just straight leg, whatever. Chilling at home was a perfect warm layer to keep you in your locker for the cold walk home. Oh yeah, that's true. That's a good point too. You can take these pants with you and then wear them on the way back. Yeah, true. There's a thick pull, tie, waistband, frayed details on the stitching. Moving on to the tech cargos, we've started again with from scratch straight, listening to the feedback of our previous designs. For the legs and the waist, there's a pull tab adjustment for the perfect fit and the option for the cuff or uncuffed at the ankles depending on the activity. Material wise, we've chosen tough ripstop cotton, which comes with pockets that are heavily serviced. Front, back and legs, the lot. Both go live on our store tomorrow. They look really good, man. I like those cargos. So they got cargos and what's that one called? Monster joggers and cargos. So the monster joggers have those really, I don't know what that brand or what that style of graphic design is, but I see a lot of kids in techno having this design where it's that kind of weird, like, I don't know how you call that graphic. I don't know what that graphic is called, but it's that symbol that everyone kind of gets tattooed on their body. So those are those symbols on either side. It's kind of, to be honest, the sweatpants kind of look a bit Hellstarish. They look a little bit Hellstarish, but I still like the cut of them. Nice wide sweatpants. They still have no cuff at the bottom. Wide leg hem there as well. The cargo pants are really nicely done too. Looks like they've got a little embroidered Teletech logo right at the bottom of the cargo pocket, which is pretty sick as well. Pull tab harness on the waist as well. Really nicely done. I'm not mad at them at all. I'm not mad at the cargo pants. I'm not mad at the yeah. Look how good they look on that girl. Yeah, the cargo pants, like there's nothing better than seeing a girl wearing a pair of big cargo pants and a small teeny bitty top. The contrast is really fucking nice. Yeah, these look really fucking cool. I really like them. But yeah, Teletech do some good shit when it comes to merch. That's why I'm surprised that's why I'm surprised why more promoters don't do merch like this. I think this stuff is good. Like, look at this jersey. This football jersey is really fucking hard. The music is not for me, but the jersey is fucking cool. Yesterday, we released our full April collection ahead of our April yearly pilgrimage to Malta for 4 days in the Mediterranean. Which pieces will you be bringing with you? That's pretty sick. Okay, so this is all the pre-Malta drop. Teletech April drop. This is what's available. I want to see the prices. How much do they charge for this sort of shit? I wonder how much they charge for their stuff. I'm assuming it's like probably £50 for like a t-shirt, maybe. I wonder how much the cargos are going for. Maybe the cargos are like 100. Maybe the cargos are 100. Let's see. Festival. Okay, clothing. There you go. April drop. Let's click there. I want to see how much the clothing goes for. But I'm assuming most likely the clothing is probably like, oh what? Oh, it's not okay. It's not available yet. When's it available? The clothing drops on 9 a.m. Well, it's not, so I can't purchase it right now. Get notified. Okay, cool. I don't want to get notified. Let's just continue back with the post itself. So they have a new t-shirts available with the logo, which I think is really cool. I love what they do with that logo. They've also got a jersey, a football jersey, which I also not mad at. That football jersey is really cool. It kind of reminds me like of an old school Eredivisie team. You know what I mean? It's kind of giving me Dutch football team there. I love the logo. The massive cargo pants also look cool. I'm not a fan of the hat because I can't wear these type of hats. They're too small for my head, and I've got this massive hair on me, so I can't wear these hats. But it's cool. It's got 3M all over it. There's also a pair of sweatshirt. What do you call it? Sweatshirt shorts. There's a polo top that's got a zip. That's kind of wild. I'm not too mad. I'm not too crazy about that. Because I'd assume if you've got chest hairs and you've got a zip, unless it's sealed at the back, it's going to get caught in your chest hairs when you're zipping and opening. Maybe that's part of it. Maybe it's part of the kink. I'm not too sure. But I'm not really feeling the zip up, the quarter zip polo top, but not mad at it. There's also a pair of running shorts that look like there. There's a cargo he's wearing. A nice t-shirt there. Yeah, decent stuff. I'm not mad at that with the logo and the fucking collar. Decent stuff there. Decent stuff. I'd love to know how much they charge though for that particular stuff. I'd love to know how much they charge. Well, big up Teletech. This guy's also wearing a bag from Teletech, it looks like. I wonder what that bag looks like. They make side bags as well. Big up the Teletech people. But yeah, man, I'm curious to see how they go on. I'd love to see more people wearing more dance music merch, because you know that's the stuff that you actually consume and take part in. But the boiler room stuff that I'm seeing here, Curtis, your boiler room looks fucking hard. Big up the bomber jacket. Big up the boiler room blood clot boiler room jacket.